Good evening, sir. My name is
Me.
Vaibhavi,
My name is Irene.
I'm Rishika.
and we are here on the uh, purpose for our year, that is for project planning and control. We are doing an interview with you to know about your work life and your um, challenges you face in your work.
Yeah, good evening.
So, our first question is, could you share a bit about yourself and your family background, including your native place?
Yeah, my name is Paneesha. I belong to Hassan, Karnataka. At present, I'm working in ACC Cement in WHR project. I got around 32 experience in projects, operation and maintenance of power plants actually.
How many years of work experience do you have overall?
I have around 32 years of experience in project operation maintenance of power plants.
Um, so, where is your current place of work?
At present, I'm working in ACC Limited Wadi. It's a part of Adani Group actually. We are doing around 21.5 megawatt WHRS project here actually.
Could you please tell me about project you are currently working in?
See, this is a 21.5 megawatt WHRS project. See, there are projects, different type of projects are like EPC projects, greenfield project, brownfield projects. This is a brownfield project. We are adding a WHRS in the existing cement plant kiln setup actually.
Could you please explain us in detail about greenfield and brownfield project?
Yeah. See, Greenfield project is nothing but a project where we are starting from the scratch. And in the brownfield, there is a already existing setup will be there. In that setup, we are adding one portion of the project it is. That is called brownfield project. Normally, project works like concept to commission. Concept means we will first imagining what is to be done. Then we will start planning it actually. Then we will form a team. Then we'll arrange the finance for it. Then we'll arrange a consultant for it. Then we will float the tenders to the different vendors actually. Then we'll get the offer that will be scrutinized. Then PO will be placed on the vendor account. Then vendor will start supplying the material and it will be executed at the site. Then the project will be erection complete. Then the commissioning portion starts. After successful commissioning, it will be handed over to O&M. That is called concept to commissioning project actually. In a greenfield project, we will start from the land acquisition actually. In the brownfield project, we have land, everything. We'll be adding a setup to the existing plant. Or we are hooking up the new project to the existing plant actually.
Sir, what role do you play in the current project?
I'm taking care of the project head actually.
Okay. Also, sir, how many team members, including contractors, are involved in the project?
We have two types of project team members. One is our direct employees. Second is our supporting staff from the different agencies. Third is the contractor side actually. From we have directly from our side, project head is me, and along with me, different department head will be there. One civil head, one mechanical head, one electrical head. Same in the electrical head will have one or two supporting engineers, civil have one or two supporting engineers, and same mechanical one or two supporting engineers. To strengthen our execution, we are recruiting third-party agency supervisors for the site deployment. So they will be supporting us. In the same way, we have three major contractors: one for the civil, one for the mechanical, one for the electrical. They have their site managers plus site engineers who will be taking care of the site setup. We have roughly around 300 to 400 manpower in the peak time actually, around 150 to 200 manpower in the civil, Same 150 to 200 manpower in the mechanical, around 50 to 70 manpower in the E&A. Totally, in a peak time, we'll have around 300 to 400 manpower.
Sir, does your current project entail any on-site work? Like, do you have to go to the industry where the manufacturing is going on to check whether what uh, precautions you have to take in?
So this is a brownfield project. We are adding a WHRS project to the existing setup actually. Like we have to take the kiln waste heat gas to the our boilers actually. That means we have interference with the cement plant. We have to take a permission with the cement plant to hook up the system. We have to take a cement plant shutdown. We have to cut their duct points. Then we have to add our duct point. We have to add dampers and all actually. Even when operation also, same way we have to give the parameters of the WHRS to them. We have to take their parameters to our system actually, like DCS actually. And we have to have continuous conversation with them so that their process does not disturb when we are taking our system into line actually. So continuous operation and continuous communication will be there between cement plant and our WHRS team actually.
Sir, do you sometimes find your work that it can be stressful?
Yes, see, the project itself is always a stressful time because there is a schedule which is fixed for 12 months or 18 months depending upon the project size actually. There will be many constraints in the project like manpower, skilled manpower shortage, or material supply. So many things will be there. That way, we will be always working on the extended hours actually. Normally, any project it works for 12 to 14 hours a day actually. So we start morning day around 8 o'clock. We will end 8 to 10 p.m. in the evening actually. So it's always stressful because every day new challenges will be there, new target will be there. That way it's always stressful, but it is interesting as well as challenging because life does not have interesting without challenges. That way this is interesting as well as challenging.
Sir, can you tell us some of the previous projects that you have worked on?
Yeah, I worked in many projects. I started my project in the Kirloskar Forest. That was a steel plant actually. We were constructing a blast furnace. That is again a greenfield project. It started from land acquisition to complete commission of the plant. I worked for almost 2 years in the project. Then I continued around 3 years in the operation and maintenance actually. Then I moved to 1 or 2 years for the operation of the power plants. Later on, I shifted to in the same company for a 2 to 25 megawatt power plant actually. There I worked for 2 to 3 years. Then I moved to another company for 12.5 megawatt power plant. There, around 1.5 years I spent in the project. Then later on I moved to operation maintenance. Later on again moved to another project. Like I worked almost 5, 6 projects actually, like Kirloskar, LNT, ABG, Bharti Steels, so many projects. Now also this is also one project actually.
Okay. So, what advice would you want to give someone who wants to take up a role as a project manager in the future?
See, project manager is a very interesting as well as challenging one. It has got more learnings than any other role you take actually, because you will be dealing with multiple agencies. Like when you're making a schedule, you will be dealing with all the departments of mechanical, electrical, civil. When you're making a budget, you will be dealing with the finance team actually. When you are making project planning, you will be dealing with store person, how to store the material, when the material is received. When you are making a pair, you are dealing with a commercial team. So it has got many learning phases, I think. So you'll be in 1 or 2 years, you'll be learning almost 5 to 6 years. Other people are learning in their field. That way it is very interesting and definitely a challenging one. But you have to put your best efforts to learn the things. That is one of the best part of it, actually.
Sir, what challenges have you encountered in your role as a project manager?
There are many challenges. See, The first is the skilled manpower actually. So many times we don't find the skilled manpower. Second is safety, because many construction workers who come from different background, different areas, they don't have exposure to our company safety policies, safety rules, safety wearing and all. We have to teach them. We have to make them to understand the importance of safety items, quality. Again, they will be working in their industry. We have to align them to our quality standards. So, and second is arbitration. People, they come for a period of 5 to 6 months actually. Then they'll go for a month time actually. Then it will be a gap actually. Then we have to adjust their time to our commissioning schedule and all. We have to ask them to work for extended hours. This is the thing. Second, then theft. The project site, lot of material comes at a time actually. So we'll be keeping in the open storage yard. That time there are always chances of theft, damaging due to weather condition and all actually. These things are always unpredictable sometimes actually. So those things we have to know in the short notice. Then we have to arrange the material, manpower and all. That will be there. But it's interesting as well as challenging actually.
So, at what point in your career did you transition from a purely technical role to project planning? And do you think it gets easier with experience?
See, this project manager, technical go together actually. So when we are working in a small projects, we will work as a project manager. If you go to a bigger project, you'll become a purely technical person. And depending on the company, our role also changes little bit, plus or minus actually. In the Ultratech and all, when we are working, we were only doing the engineering actually. Whatever the drawings from the vendor, that we are only scrutinizing and giving the comments and that engineering corrections we are doing. Now I am working in ACC or Adani. Here there is a separate engineering team. The engineering team takes care of the drawing review, approval and all actually. We will be taking care mostly of the execution part actually. So we'll be doing multi jobs actually as per requirement. Sometimes we'll be working as a project manager, we are working as a technical manager actually. So it goes together actually.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. We had a very good review session on about the project management role and the how do project managers work. It was very positive for us, and we learned a lot from.
Yeah, it's very interesting to talk to you all actually. You are all upcoming future good project managers. So you have already learning in the curriculum. If you put the same curriculum into the practical, you will be definitely a good project managers or project controllers. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself.
Thank you
Thank you so
so
much.
much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good night.